All right, hey, this is Ted Drozdowski, Senior Editor of Premier Guitar, and we're here on the floor of Winter NAMM in Anaheim 2018, and we are visiting with Darkglass Electronics from Helsinki, Finland. Helsinki, am I correct? Helsinki, Finland. Cool. They're from Helsinki, and they have a growing reputation in the field of effects and amplification, and it's great to check in with you. Patrick Hunter, good to see you, man.
Good to see you. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing great, man. How about you?
Tired, but awesome. Doing great.
Yeah. Last day in NAMM.
Feet are hurting, but it's well worth it.
Yes. Well, you're here to take us through the Alpha Omega Ultra, which is an interesting pedal. It's got two different, I think, distortion circuits. It's got bypass. You can actually show up at a gig and play through this unit, which you can carry with your bass on your shoulder and this unit in one hand.
Yep, that's all you need. So the Alpha Omega is a bass preamp, and it has, as you said, two different distortion circuits. So you have the Alpha side, which is a very clean, crisp, modern sounding distortion. Then there's the Omega side, which opens up into an extremely raw, very powerful sounding. And what's really cool is you can actually blend between the two to get that sweet spot on where you want. But you don't always have to have the distortion on. We have both the toggle switches here, where you can just bypass it and have a great sounding preamp on top of it as well. We have a 6-band EQ where you're able to really get the exact sound you're looking for. A growl switch, which will give you a nice boost to your low end. Bite switch, which will give you a nice boost to your high mids. And then we also, with the Alpha Omega Ultra, we have a cab simulator as well, headphone out, and then a micro USB out for the Darkglass Suite program that's going to come out at the end of February along with the pedals. And it's for Mac and PC, and with that, it's actually a cab impulse where you can choose between different cabinet styles, different microphones, and depending on what you want to do, you can mix and match and see exactly what sort of tone you're looking for.
Cool, and that's the USB over on the side here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Well, why don't we hear both distortions independently, and then why don't you combine them? And why don't you actually show us the range of the EQing as well?
Oh, awesome. Yeah, definitely. So we have bass, low mids, high mids, treble, as well as an overall treble filter, and then low end filter, and then all the way to the left is your master switch. So we'll just go all flat for right now without any distortion. And then we can go ahead and turn on the distortion. We're on the Alpha side right now. Then all the way to the Omega side. And then from here we can just mess around and see really what kind of sound we're really looking for. And so I'm going to boost the bass a little bit, then the low mids, and then the treble, and then go ahead and lower just a tiny bit of the filter on top of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and just go, let's say 3/4 Alpha, 1/4 Omega.
Okay. Cool. Now tell me about the cab simulator a little bit. What cabs come essentially loaded in there, and obviously you can put anything that you've sampled in it, but what if you would just bought this and went right to a gig, what would you be able to do?
So if you just bought this, go straight to your gig, you can go ahead and do your DI out, but you can automatically turn on the cab simulator, and you'll get the standard range that comes with it already. But again, when you plug it into your computer, you can choose between any of those different cabinets in the Darkglass suite. So it leads for a lot of different ways for you to actually be able to use it. But simply when you first turn on the cab sim, it's going to beef it up and really simulate like a nice 410 essentially.
And it's powered up by a 9-volt DC adapter.
Yep, DC only.
And the adapter comes with?
No, sir.
It doesn't. Okay, how much is the adapter?
The adapter, we don't have one firsthand, but there's plenty that you can go ahead and choose from. The Alpha Omega Ultra is going to be out at the end of February.
Okay.
Street price of $399. You can go ahead and pre-order it right now as well.
Okay, cool. And if people want to find out more about Darkglass Electronics products, where do they go online?
Darkglasselectronics.com. And then all social media, of course, at Darkglass Electronics, pretty much.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for being with us, Patrick. And thank you all for tuning in at PremierGuitar.com to get a lot of our coverage from the floor at 2018 NAMM in Anaheim. Keep coming back for more because more is going to be available all the time. PremierGuitar.com.